Today is the day I rolled out of bed, anxious because my favorite president, John F. Kennedy, was going to be speaking in my hometown, Dallas, Texas. As I got ready for school, I excitedly told my mom about how Mrs. Ball, our 5th grade teacher, was going to let us watch his speech. President Kennedy has been discussing how important winning over Texas and Florida is for his campaign, so in a 2-week span, he was going to try and cover them both. On my way to school, Mom and I listened about the president's arrival on the radio. It captured everything like I was right there watching. I could picture the president shaking everyone's hands and the First Lady receiving her giant bundle of roses. The traffic was so bad because lots of people were lining the streets, waiting for the president to drive by. He was scheduled to speak at a trade mart during a luncheon. When I got to school, the morning seemed to drag on forever. All I wanted to do was get back from lunch and watch him speak. As I hurried back from lunch, I was stopped by the shock on everyone's faces. I saw disbelief and sadness, and I didn't understand what was going on. But finally I did. Our president had been shot. He'd been shot in the neck and the head. It was 12:30, and he was pronounced dead at 1 on November 22nd, 1963. Devastation swept our country. Everyone was sent home from school. My mom was in front of the television when I got there. Tears were streaming down her face. I looked at the screen. The news said a man named Lee Harvey Oswald had been arrested for his assassination, and he was later shot by a man named Jack Ruby. A few days later, on November 25th, 1963, me and Mom watched the burial along with millions on the television. The country wept along with the Kennedy family. It is a time our country is always going to remember.